Volume and surface area of a sphere. Now volume is how much space is inside the shape, and surface area is the total area for the outside of the shape. So the formula for surface area is 4 pi r squared. So without a calculator, here's our formula, 4 pi r squared. First thing I would do is square the radius, giving us 169, and then times 4 by 3.14, which is 12.56. Multiply these two answers together, and that would give us 2122.64 millimeters, and then we would square the unit. Surface area 4 pi r squared. First thing we do is hit the 4 on this calculator. We have to enter the multiplication sign and then shift to access our pi, which is right down the bottom, and then multiply again, and then the radius, which we know is 9, so we put 9 and we square that, which the button is right here. So we put all that in and press equals, which gives us 234 pi. That's not the form we want, so we hit the SD button and it gives us our long answer, which we're going to round up to 1 decimal place, and not forgetting to use unit squared. Formula for volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. That's the formula. I like to remember it as 4/3 of the pi's are free to help me write it down in the right order. So for volume without a calculator, here's our formula, 4/3 pi r cubed. First thing I would do is cube the radius, which gives us 216. Now we're going to divide this by 3, which is 72. And then we're going to times that by 4, which gives us 288. Now we need to times this by pi, giving us the long number, which we would round up then to 1 decimal place, giving us 904.8 centimeters cubed. So we're going to do volume 4/3 pi r cubed. First thing we're going to do is enter the fraction button and then click 4 at the top, and then use the arrow buttons to go down to enter the 3, and then we have to arrow across. And now we hit multiply, which we need to on this calculator, and then we need to hit the shift button to enter our pi, which is down there. Okay, now we hit multiply again, and now we need to enter the radius, which we know is 8. So we put 8 and we need to cube this, so the cube button is up here. So with all that in now, we can press equals and it gives us 32/3 in the form of pi. But that's not the answer we want, so we hit SD, standard to decimal, gives us this longer answer, which we would round off to 1 decimal place, not forgetting to answer the units as cubed. So if you were asked for the volume of a hemisphere, you would take the total volume of the sphere and divide it by 2. So let's recap then for our surface area, 4 pi r squared, and for our volume, 4/3 pi r cubed.